There are a lot of anime characters who fight for justice. Some do it through strength, some through vengeance, some because the world left them no choice. But Tanjiro Kamado, he's different. His story doesn't just make me want to fight harder or train more or protect people. It makes me want to be a better human being in the quiet, difficult, everyday ways that really matter. When we first meet Tanjiro, he's not a warrior. He's a kind-hearted boy helping his family survive, loved by his local village for his helpfulness and honesty. There's nothing flashy about him. He's just good. That's it. No tragic backstory, no hidden power. What struck me immediately is how rare that is. In fiction and in real life, we're conditioned to look for the loudest, strongest, most damaged person in the room. But Tanjiro shows us what it means to live with quiet strength, long before he even picks up a sword. After his family is slaughtered and his sister turned into a demon, Tanjiro has every reason to be consumed by rage, and yet he never lets that rage define him. Where other demon slayers see monsters, Tanjiro sees suffering. He doesn't just kill his enemies, he mourns them. He recognizes that they were once human, corrupted by pain, by fear, by loneliness. He doesn't excuse their actions, but he never dehumanizes them either. It's such a radical act, especially in a world that rewards hatred. It reminds me that compassion doesn't mean weakness. It means choosing to see people not for what they've done, but who they once were and who they might have been. This is something that Naruto does very well also. A lot of the characters are parallels to him and what he could have been. Take Obito, for example. However, what Demon Slayer does special, which is really well with Tanjiro, is that they'll give you the most inexcusable, inhuman, evil beings, and somehow, some way, every single time, sort of go through their backstory and display them as people. We understand how they were able to become this way, yet we don't forgive them. Naruto sometimes will forgive the most inexcusable of acts. However, what's cool about Tanjiro is, yes, he may have the ability to see and empathize with a certain character or villain, but he won't excuse them. However, it is his kindness, his soul, that's able to see the humanity even within the ugliest of and inhumane of monsters. What really makes Tanjiro special isn't just that he's kind, it's that he stays kind, no matter who he's dealing with. Zenitsu is a screaming coward. Inosuke is violent and rude. The Hashira initially see himself as a joke, and yet Tanjiro never belittles anyone. He treats everyone with patience and respect, even when they make it incredibly difficult. In a world obsessed with strength, Tanjiro's greatest strength is his emotional resilience, his ability to connect, to forgive, to keep showing up for people when they disappoint him. And honestly, I wish I could say I did the same. I wish I was that consistent, that brave. Tanjiro isn't some chosen one. He doesn't have hidden powers or supernatural lineage or incredible intelligence. Everything he has, he earns through sweat, discipline, and a terrifying amount of persistence. We see him fail a lot. We see him exhausted, broken, training for months just to achieve what others do with ease. But he never resents the process, never cuts corners. He works humbly, hard, and consistently. And that really hits home for me, because in a culture obsessed with overnight success and natural talent, Tanjiro is a reminder that growth, real growth, comes from embracing the grind, even when no one is watching, even when it's thankless. Over time, we meet more demon slayers, warriors hardened by trauma who've learned to survive by suppressing their emotions, even when they are surprised by Tanjiro. Not by just his skill, but by his gentleness. The most hardened and stoic and emotionless of Hashira have fallen victim to his relentless compassion. It really is easy to become jaded when you've seen too much. It's tempting to close yourself off, to say, this is how the world works. You either kill or get killed. But Tanjiro refuses to become that person. He holds on to his humanity not because it's the easy thing to do. It's the hardest thing to do. It's the right thing to do. Watching Tanjiro forced me to look into the mirror, to ask myself how often I actually choose kindness when it's inconvenient, how often I let anger win, jadedness win, annoyedness win, how often I justify cruelty just because I'm tired or hurt or just out of it. Tanjiro doesn't make me want to be him. He wants to make me be a better version of myself, more patient, more forgiving, more present. Not because I expect applause, not because it's dramatic, but because in the end, being a good person is a choice you make every single day, in how you speak to others, in how you carry your pain, and how you respond to the world when it's not fair. We don't all get to be sword-wielding demon slayers. We don't have magical breathing techniques or cursed swords, but we do have opportunities, small, everyday ones, to choose empathy, to show kindness when it's hard, to listen, to apologize, to care. Tanjiro reminds me that strength isn't just about how hard you can hit. It's about how much love you can hold on to, even when the world tries to tear it out of you. So yeah, Tanjiro Kamado makes me want to be better, and even if a fraction of that sticks with me, that's already a win. Be kind, be human, be someone who never stops seeing the good in yourself and in others. Thank you all very much. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and let me know if you guys are excited to watch the Infinity Castle movie. I am super hyped for that. Peace.